In today's episode, we try to navigate Kain's eye issue.
I just didn't know that the carpet that was going to help Kain not slip on the floor is actually hurting Kain in his eyeballs. But I'm going to get the carpet prepped to clean it. So, wish me luck.
All while attempting to build a skirt around our cabin for winter.
So after knocking out a few logs, look at this. Pockets like this where there's just tons of mouse poop, dead bugs, live bugs, gross stuff. We just gotta get rid of all this.
Will we finally conquer the allergy issue, or will it all just go up in flame? Thanks for tuning in.
I wish I could see the future, I wish I could see what's left. I know there must be an answer, or am I wasting what is left? And there is such thing as a vision of a story I'd like to live. But when you're stuck inside a prison, you never know how long to give. To think in negatives, I don't like to think too much. No need for any sedatives, but sometimes I feel messed up. I like to think in positives, and that always seems enough. But there's far too much to think of when you're laying on your own.
Happy Saturday. We are tackling another weekend of projects.
Yeah, I've been gearing up to skirt the cabin.
Yes.
There's basically no good instructional videos on how to do that online. And so I've just kind of been left to my own devices to figure it out. I got a bunch of 2x4s, some plywood, and we're gonna give it a try. Or at least we were. We might be pivoting. We're talking about it right now. Kain is still having this allergic reaction. My aunt Tracy came and had a very similar allergic reaction and now also has an ulcer in her eye from it. So we're in this weird spot where the cheap carpet we might have bought from Menards might have had dust mites. We just don't really know, but it's something that she's super allergic to and had the same reaction. And that's the only thing that she knows of that she's really allergic to.
Yeah.
So that makes us think that, maybe this cheap carpet sat in a dusty manufacturing facility or something like for a really long time. Sorry, the dog keeps walking in front of me. This is actually really hard. And so now today we might just clean our second cabin because it sat there at like 30 degrees or less recently. So any dust mites should be dead in that, and we'll sanitize it and then move into that cabin and then sanitize our other cabin and figure out the rug situation or the carpet. I don't really know. And then move back in. And hopefully, between that couple of days, his allergies have gotten better.
But his eye is just not doing good.
It is bad, and it's been almost 2 weeks. It was since day one in this place, and he woke up in the morning, boom, and we didn't have a single day that we didn't have that carpet.
Yeah.
So I really think it's the carpet more than the cabin, but we'll maybe sort that out tonight. I don't know.
I guess as the day goes on, you'll see what project we decide to tackle and what route. I guess this is just part of living in a cabin that has sat for a long time.
Yeah, this is something I didn't plan on encountering, but that seems like that's just the way these things go.
But anyways, we're just going to enjoy our Saturday, knock out some projects, and hopefully eat some good meals.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, are you a good boy? Are you a good boy?
So one of the projects we're going to take on is trying to insulate all the way around the crawl space. I didn't know how much wood to buy, so I just bought 10 2x4s of treated, 10 of not treated, and 6 sheets of 1/2-inch construction plywood. So it's not going to be super attractive, but really I'm just trying to get something up right now so that this winter we're not freezing our butts off and our water's continuing to freeze like it has been. Got some lights from my dad. We're gonna be working at night because it gets dark at like, what, 3:30 or 4? So those are gonna be essential. So the last owner put this shade tarp up, whatever this stuff, shade cloth, I think. I need to take it all off. Whoops, hopefully I can find that later. I need to take it all off so that we can really kind of mock up exactly how we're gonna frame this. I have never framed really anything, so this will be interesting. It should be a pretty straightforward project, I hope, but every time I say that, it seems like I'm cursed, so we'll see what happens. So part of the strategy that I have in my head for this framing is you could just run plywood, just flat, straight down, right? And that would be pretty clean. Wouldn't be great for critters, wouldn't be great for the plywood that's touching the ground. It would be a pretty temporary solution. I like it to be less temporary. And so what I'm gonna try to do is frame in with 2x4s. The issue is that the bottom of all these pylons, cement pillars that the cabin's built on, are not all the same. So like here, I think there's enough to put like a 2x4 flat up against this and frame it in and then put plywood over it. But some of them are not so close like that, or they're further out from the cabin. They're not really standardized. It's just kind of as close to as it ended up. So I'm not sure what to do with those, but I'm just gonna start on one side, and it looks like the front and this left side should be pretty straightforward where all those pillar locations are. You know, if this doesn't work, we'll just have to keep trying things and modify accordingly. All right, we're just doing a little check-in here. This is the first panel. We're gonna try doing a little simpler setup than we initially thought, where we're just going to pretty much have an overlap and have this bottom piece that we're gonna bury, which is like a green treated 2x4. This now flame treated construction grade 1/2-inch plywood, which I think looks cool, but also hopefully protects it better. And yeah, we're gonna screw it together, we're gonna bubble wrap it, and then we're gonna try mounting this first piece. We're gonna be stapling this Reflectix up behind it, and if that's not enough insulation, the house came with these big bags that are filled with foam. So I might just pop off the panels, start taking this rigid foam and cutting it to size and putting it behind in all these, but I hope to not have to do that. A lot of the Alaskan cabins said this is the way to go, and it should be more than enough for a Minnesota winter. But we'll see. All right, so now we're gonna try mocking it up, see how it goes.
I'm hoping the 2x4 would help the warping.
Doesn't seem like it's level either. It seems like it's cocked out, you know, on my side.
Oh, it's bowed pretty good too.
Yeah, let's just dig more and then we'll put it under and then we'll fill.
Yeah. More digging.
So we decided that we're going to continue the skirt around the house just because we do need to get that insulated if we're gonna leave to go back home for the holidays. And in the meantime, I'm gonna run and get a rented carpet cleaner from Ace Hardware just to see if we can kill whatever is in this rug, if that's what's causing any issues. And then Kain does have an appointment next Tuesday, and if it's just not better by Tuesday or that appointment, then I'm just gonna head back to Bryce's parents and stay there with the dogs just to see if that helps him feel a little better. And I hope we just can knock out whatever is causing him to feel discomfort. It's like the worst thing is having him feel uncomfortable, and he has now since his knee surgery, and he just can't catch a break. Alright, Kain's sitting out in the truck and he's gonna spend some time out there, and I'm gonna vacuum in here. I don't want him in here in case there's more stuff that goes into the air, but I'm gonna get the carpet prepped to clean it. So, wish me luck.
All right, the first piece is fit, and we just need to kind of tamp it down and fill this in on the front and back, and it should be pretty good, I think. I would say this is mission successful, but when we were looking down here, looked over here, and underneath the steps, there's just big critter holes all over. And that might look tall on camera, that's probably like 2 feet. We're gonna have to somehow get back there and put a board across that and try to critter proof it. No, this is not a horror story. This is underneath the cabin, and it is really gross. So this is the area that I think a lot of animals are getting in. And there's this wall underneath all of this, just the steps to get in the house. Definitely want to change all this, but for now, we just need to patch this entire wall up. So going from kind of that beam over there, that pylon over there, to this is Lank, by the way. Say hi, Lank.
Hello, everybody.
He's one of my childhood friends. He's out here helping. Thank you for your help. To this one. So I don't know. It looks like we could do that from the outside and not have to work under here and crawl in and out. So that could be awesome. And there's the wall we just finished. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go outside of here then and try to rip this out, because it's just. It is just hanging out. There's just a few screws, it looks like, on the outside. You can kind of move all this.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming under here. Let's get out of here. There's no room at all.
Is this what it's like getting out of Shawshank?
Andy crawled to freedom through 500 yards of smelling foulness I can't even imagine.
Man. That was graceful. So we've encountered a problem with this side. All this plaster wood stuff is just in the way. This side's not near as bad. I mean, we could kick these in and then kind of build flat over it, because they move really easy. This is all plastered, and we're just, see, look how much that moved. Yeah, so I think we're just gonna demo and rip all this out and then just do what we're doing on this side and just build a flat wall, something clean, because all these little gaps in here are just gonna be no good for insulation, even though there's a lot of thermal mass with these big boards and logs and stuff like that and plaster, but it's all just crumbling and falling apart. The other side is gapped out really far and is around the water pipes and stuff, and I'm not going to take that on, I don't think, today. But I can't build flat on that side either, because this one actually sticks out. Like, that one's nice and tucked in. I could build over it. Then this side sticks really far out. But that's that box that I've been pretty much living inside of. This is on! Oh my God! Keeping the water warm and all that. So I'll take that on a different time. So after knocking out a few logs, look at this. Pockets like this where there's just tons of mouse poop, dead bugs, live bugs, gross stuff. We just got to get rid of all this and it just falls apart. So at least, you know, on the bright side, it's coming out super easy. It's not like we're going to be down here chiseling for hours. We'll just get this all out and put it in a garbage can and try to get rid of it.
On the positive side, it did look cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we all did kind of like how it looked, but it's going to go away. It's all right. Here's a quick update for you. You can see everything dug out. We're gonna use this green treated piece that was still just kind of implanted in the ground. It seemed like it was still good and not rotten. And then they have a piece of foam in there. So I'm gonna leave that and not dig anymore. And then this is our corner. This gets in the way a little bit. I'd still like to maybe cut into the cardboard, but I can't find a good tool and it is all just stuck together. So I've tried everything I have with me out here and can't do it. So we're just gonna throw the next piece in as soon as we're done insulating. Right now it's all just mocked up and ready for the Reflectix. Got some light down here. That's what it's looking like. Lank is gonna come back here and kind of backfill that gap. And I'm going to start torching the next board.
Errands take all day, I swear. I mean, we have to drive like 40 minutes one way to get to big box stores and then 40 minutes back. And then of course it takes a long time in the store. So now it's dark out. But I'm gonna attempt, we rented a carpet cleaner. So I'm gonna try to use that right now and hopefully it works. Kane's been in Bryce's truck all day with the remote start on. Don't worry, got to go to the lake and he got to get some exercise and he's comfortable. But his eyes do look better since not being in the house, which, I mean, is a good sign to know, like, okay, it can be alleviated, but also a bad sign because he's got to come in the house at some point. But it's probably going to be a couple-day process, and we'll see how Kain does after the first cleaning of the carpet, and then tomorrow I think I might try to clean it a second time. I'm just grasping at straws for anything to help this poor boy. He's been through so much. Oh, I'm just stressed for him. But let's get this show on the road. I'm gonna have to move Cecil. She decided to take a nap in that blanket because why not? It's comfortable. Just a little bit. Wow, for brand new carpet, that is crazy dirty. Ugh, I cannot believe that was in the carpet. I mean, we have been tracking a lot of stuff in, but I'm still shocked. Good job, Cecil. Good napper. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's hope that works. I'm gonna do that again tomorrow. That took way more water than I expected it to. and the water was way dirtier than I expected to. I mean, I know we've been trudging in dirt, but I just didn't think it would collect up that fast unless I was already just in the carpet. I'm hoping this is the solution. I just didn't know that the carpet that was gonna help Kain not slip on the floor is actually hurting Kain in his eyeballs.
Very excited that we got this carpet.
Yeah.
That's like kind of a game changer, honestly, right now for them.
And so far it has done us well. Thank you, crappy Menards carpet. Oh, soon we'll get a victory. I know we will. But I know Bryce didn't get everything done that he wanted to today. I know he wanted to do the skirt, but then we had to go into town, had to go to the dump, and so hopefully tomorrow we'll get more action done. But we'll just take it easy. Take it day by day, month by month, year by year, until we die. Okay, I'm gonna make supper. I'm probably gonna peace out now. I'm pretty tired, even though it's only maybe 7. The ice on the lake sounds so cool. It sounds like a cable whipping, almost like a jump rope with the recoil and the pressure of the ice butting up against each other. Oh, it sounds so wicked. Maybe we'll capture it someday, but anyways, sidetracked. I'm gonna go. Are you having fun? Hi.
I'm really cold and I